is Kine, and today I'm doing a bit of a different video compared to a podcast and a review. I'm going to be booking Cody Rhodes' road to WrestleMania in a fantasy way. So first off, we start on the Raw before Rumble. Seth Rollins comes out to inform everyone about what's happening in the title when the Judgment Day come out. And Damian Priest has got his briefcase, he's ready to cash in, he's ready to capitalise on a hurt and vulnerable Seth Rollins. He defeats Seth Rollins in quick succession, becoming the new Raw Heavyweight Champion. The Judgment Day celebrate and Damian Priest celebrates. And now we move to the Raw Rumble. It's about to happen. Cody would come out at number 26. The final four would be Punk, Cody, Drew and Sammy. All four men have a story. Sammy attempts to haluva kick Punk over the ropes but fails because CM Punk moves out of the way. Drew capitalises and eliminates Sami Zayn. We're left with Drew, Cody and Punk. All three men go back and forth. Cody hits Drew with a danger kick, sends him stumbling towards the ropes, where CM Punk picks him up, hits him with the GTS. Cody eliminates him. Cody and Punk are the remaining two men. Story versus story. It's massive. The exchange blows. Cody attempts a crossroads, which is reversed by CM Punk. He drops him with a huge kick to the stomach before eliminating him with a GTS. CM Punk is the winner of the 2024 Royal Rumble. And now we go to Monday Night Raw, where CM Punk announces the man he'll take on at Mania is Damian Priest for the World Heavyweight Championship. But this isn't about CM Punk, it's all about Cody Rhodes, who comes out to address the WWE Universe and tell them it's not over yet. He will finish the story at WrestleMania. He will go through hell and back to make that happen. He'll do anything. And we get told that Nick Aldis will be making an announcement. It's now Friday Night SmackDown. Nick Aldis comes out to say, despite CM Punk saying he's going to take on Damian Priest, Roman Reigns will have an opponent at Mania, and that will be settled at the Elimination Chamber in an Elimination Chamber match. There will be qualifying matches announced soon. In the show, Nick Aldis comes out to make the announcement. Elimination Chamber takes place on the 24th of February, meaning it's 4 weeks away. There'll be two qualifying matches next week on the 9th, two qualifying matches on the 16th, and on the 23rd, all six men will face off. Two men have already been selected to take part. Monday Night Raw, we see Nick Aldis and Adam Pearce meet up to discuss about a potential trade containing superstars. We don't know who this trade is about, however we hear them talk about it, but they do not mention any names. Down, the qualifying match will be Waller versus Grimes, and Waller takes the victory, meaning he will be at the Chamber in his home country of Australia. Qualifying match is Randy Orton versus Karrion Kross, which Randy wins. This means 4 out of 6 men have been settled for the Chamber match. Monday Night Raw, we see the OC, but Cody Rhodes does not turn up for no promo and no match. However, we see SmackDown superstars AJ Styles, Carl Anderson and Luke Gallows. We then see Bobby Lashley pick up his qualifying match win against Carlito, putting him in the Chamber match. This means 5 out of 6 are done. Austin Theory is in the ring, ready for his match against AJ Styles. However, AJ Styles does not turn up. Theory's getting impatient. No one knows who he's going to take on, when all of a sudden all we hear is Cody Rhodes is on SmackDown and he will be taking on Austin Theory for a qualifying match. Cody Rhodes picks up the win like everybody expected, putting him in that number one contender match for Roman Reigns' title at the Elimination Chamber. Cody Rhodes then takes a microphone and tells everybody he has been officially traded to SmackDown for AJ Styles and the OC. This is going to be absolutely crazy. Will Cody get his chance against Roman Reigns? It is the 23rd of February. We are in Perth. We're in Australia. These 4 men are in the ring. Lashley, Waller, Orton and Cody awaiting the 2 mystery opponents for the Chamber, when all of a sudden all we hear is That is right, ladies and gentlemen. Solo Sikoa is in the Chamber match to qualify for the number one contender spot at WrestleMania against Roman Reigns. Solo Sikoa has been deemed the tribal heir, but who will be the 6th man?
What the Rock is cooking.
The Rock Johnson comes out in Australia announcing that he is the 6th man. Throughout the entire face-off of the 6 men, Solo Sikoa just stares at The Rock, doesn't say a word, but stares at him. That's all he does. Now it's time for the Elimination Chamber. The first match of the night is between main event Jey Uso, Drew McIntyre, Tommaso Ciampa, The champion, Damian Priest, Sami Zayn and Seth Rollins, who has returned from his injury. The match is a banger. Seth Rollins comes out of the pod, the 6th pod. He curb stomps Damian Priest and reclaims his belt, naming himself the champion of Monday Night Raw, which means he will go on to face CM Punk at WrestleMania 40. Now it is time for the chamber match that everyone has been waiting for. Cody, Solo, The Rock and Randy start in the pods. Lashley and Waller start in the ring. They go back and forth. The timer appears. Number 3 is Solo Sikoa and starts dominating both men. The timer runs down. Number 4, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, comes out and he's on fire. He goes after Solo. They go back and forth. They go outside the ring. They're fighting on the steel, the hellish steel of the chamber, the unforgiving steel that the chamber is made out of. No man leaves there the same man that went in. Then Bobby spears Waller inside the ring and eliminates him. The Australian will not be going to WrestleMania. Number 5 enters, being the Viper, Randy Orton, who comes in and is attacking everybody. Solo's down in the corner. He clotheslines Cody. He takes out Lashley with a classic DDT off the ropes and then an RKO to finish him off and eliminates Bobby Lashley. Cody and Orton work together, targeting the common enemy, Solo Sikoa, when number 6 comes out, the most electrifying man in sports entertainment, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. He comes out. He attacks Solo Sikoa. He's going crazy on him. He's taking him out. He hits him with a rock bottom. It's unbelievable. The crowd is popping like we've never seen a crowd pop before. And then he changes his focus to Orton. He goes back and forth with Randy Orton. Solo Sikoa is recovered by this point. He gets in the ring. He takes out The Rock with a massive headbutt. Then he goes to spike Cody Rhodes, the classic Samoan spike. But Randy Orton saves Cody Rhodes. Cody can't believe it. Solo's furious. He pushes Randy. He continues attacking Cody. He spikes Cody Rhodes, pins him. 1, 2, and a kick out. Solo can't believe it. He's furious. He turns around to be met by a rock bottom. 1, 2, 3. Solo Sikoa is eliminated. Randy and Cody look at each other. Cody's just gotten up. They realise they should try and take out The Rock. Randy and The Rock exchange blows before Randy sends him into the corner. Cody points at him. They're looking like they're about to work together to get rid of The Rock. But as Cody turns his back to Randy to attack The Rock, Randy turns Cody around, hits an RKO. 1, 2, and a kick out. Randy cannot believe it. Randy can't believe this is what's happened. Looks shocked while he's down on the floor, but Randy takes out his frustration with a vicious ground and pound on Cody Rhodes, and then he turns his attention to The Rock. He starts attacking him. The Rock gives his all, but Randy drops him with a snap suplex. He turns to Cody, who's up. He goes for the danger kick and is met by a vicious RKO. 1, 2, 3, and Cody Rhodes is eliminated from the Elimination Chamber. He will not be going to WrestleMania. Randy Orton turns around, focuses on The Rock, but The Rock hits a rock bottom. 1, 2, kick out. The Rock goes for the people's elbow, but it's reversed. Randy and The Rock are going back and forth. Randy attempts an RKO. The Rock reverses, sending Orton into the ropes, who rebounds back at him and a spine buster. And then he hits the most electrifying move, the people's elbow. 1, 2, 3. The Rock wins and will face Roman Reigns at WrestleMania. The SmackDown post-chamber, Cody Rhodes comes out. So what do you want to talk about? Forget it. I know exactly what I want to talk about, and that is what Randy Orton did to me on Saturday in Australia at the Elimination Chamber. He calls Randy Orton out. He calls him out to the ring. He says that he's a fake and he's a phony. Cody and Orton are now face to face in the ring, where Cody says to him, "I can't believe what you did to me. You're a snake." Randy replies, "I am the Viper after all," and gives Cody an evil look before launching an attack where they brawl in and out of the ring. It's fists flying. Security comes out trying to split them up. They can't stop these two men from attacking each other. Backup security must come out and they help split them up finally. Randy's escorted backstage while Cody is held ringside. We now go backstage where there's a segment with Cody Rhodes and Nick Aldis. Nick is furious with Cody. He's brought him to SmackDown and this is how he acts. So Nick makes it official. It will be Cody versus Orton next week. Now we finally get Orton versus Cody. This match is a banger. There's back and forth, DDTs, scoop slams, danger kicks, Cody cutters. But as Cody goes for the crossroads to finish him off, Orton pushes himself and Cody into the referee, which sends him down to the mat. Cody turns to check on the ref, which is when Orton capitalises on the nice guy that Cody is. He hits a low blow and then an RKO. The ref crawls and makes the 3 count. Randy quickly leaves the ring and goes backstage. Now, it's the 15th of March. We're 3 weeks away from WrestleMania 40. Cody goes into Nick's office and complains about Orton's actions last week, which Aldis simply says he can't control what Orton does. Later on in the show, we see Cody and Orton finally have an altercation backstage. Cody says to Randy, "This is not who you are. I know you, Randy. This is not the man you are. Why can't you just face me without cheating and be a man?" Randy responds with, "You clearly don't know me, Cody. I've never changed. I'm the same man as I was years ago. Evil runs through my veins. Hate runs through my veins. And I hate you, Cody. I'm going to hurt you like never before, mentally and physically, before walking away." SmackDown ends. Nick Aldis comes out to make an announcement right before the main event, and he tells everybody that next week on the 22nd of March, Cody will get into the ring with Randy Orton in Florida in a street fight and face it and settle their differences. It is now the 22nd of March. Cody gets into the ring wielding 2 kendo sticks. Cody and the crowd are awaiting Randy's music when on the Titantron we see Randy Orton in a G-Wagon and a camera, and he says, "Sorry Cody, I'm going to be late. I need to take care of some business." The camera zooms out and Randy drives to the gate of Cody Rhodes' home, attempts to open the door and it's locked. He reaches into the back of his truck, takes out a sledgehammer and smashes through the door with the cameraman behind him. The cameraman follows Randy Orton around Cody's home, where Randy smashes the TV in Cody's living room. He goes into the garage and smashes the front window on Cody's Lamborghini and leaves an RKO sticker on the bonnet. As he goes to leave, he sees a family photo and smashes it, and then he exits the house. Cody immediately leaves the ring and heads backstage. Later on, we see Nick Aldis on the phone and then ends it and proceeds to tell Cody that Brandy's called the police and Orton was arrested until further notice, so this match will not go ahead tonight. After Cody finds out that Brandy was the one who called the police and had Orton arrested, we see them backstage arguing, Cody telling her that she's jeopardised his chance with a match with him at Mania. Cody leaves the arena immediately, and after this we see him drive away in his car. Right before the main event of SmackDown, we see Nick Aldis get into the ring and alert everyone that Randy Orton has been bailed out of jail and he's a free man. It is now the 29th of March episode of SmackDown. We're 1 week away from WrestleMania. Cody opens with a promo about Orton and tells everybody that he's the one who bailed Randy Orton out of prison because he will fight Orton no matter what. He will take him on at WrestleMania and destroy the man who invaded his home. Randy Orton comes out to face Cody and says, "Thank you for bailing me out. No, seriously, thank you from the bottom of my heart, because now I still get to beat you an inch of your life on the grandest stage of them all in front of your family, your friends, and your fans." To which Cody responds, "I hope you attempt that, Randy, because I'll make you regret ever starting this on me. I'm going to go straight to Nick's office and we can make this official," and leaves the ring. As Cody Rhodes is walking down the ramp, Randy Orton gets to the ropes. He looks down at him and he starts laughing, and he says, "Even after 16 years, you still can't make your own decisions. First it was me and Legacy, and now you need Nick Aldis to give you permission for anything. You're nothing but a lapdog, just like your father." Cody turns around enraged and rushes to the ring. Randy slides out and walks away laughing. Cody's left, stood in the ring on his own, frustrated, face full of anger, doesn't know what to do. Mentally, he's not in the right place for this match. Randy Orton has defeated him mentally and physically at this moment in time. Later on that night, Nick Aldis comes out to announce that Cody Rhodes and Randy Orton will take place on night 1 of Mania in a street fight to settle their differences. Tells everybody that next week on SmackDown, the night before WrestleMania night 1, Cody and Randy will have a contract signing face to face in the ring, and there will be security to make sure nothing happens that doesn't need to until the following night. Now it is the 5th of April, the night before WrestleMania. Orton sits across from Cody and signs the contract. Cody has signed the contract. Nick Aldis makes it official as Nick and security leave with Orton behind. Cody launches an attack by diving over the table and they split up. Orton playing the victim as always, only as one security guard holding him back. Then Orton shoves the security out the way and jumps at Cody. More security and superstars run out and successfully split them up for good. It is now April the 6th. We are in Philadelphia. It is WrestleMania Night 1. Cody enters the ring. Randy enters the ring. This is about to be an absolute war. These two men do have a war. There's weapons, there's blood, and there's sweat, and there's tears after a war of a match. Orton attempts an RKO on Cody Rhodes, but Cody shoves him away in towards the ropes. Randy comes back with a clothesline. Cody ducks and connects with a danger kick. Cody grips him for a crossroad. He stops. He takes in the moment. He's at WrestleMania. But Orton slips away, takes advantage by delivering a huge clothesline, followed by a scoop slam. Instead of an RKO, he heads to the corner and charges up a punt kick. We have not seen this in years. Orton wants to severely damage Cody for life. He runs, he throws the punt, but Cody moves out the way. Crossroads. He keeps him grasped. He stands up, crossroads again, and brings him back up for a third and final time. Crossroads again. 1, 2, 3. And Cody defeats Orton at WrestleMania. He beats his mentor turned tormentor, but his story still needs the ending, and this is how I would book Cody Rhodes from the Rumble to the Mania. Remember, this is all fantasy. I'm not saying any of this is going to happen, but it's just a personal little fantasy booking idea that I had and that I would personally like to see if I could choose to. If you've enjoyed this video, please let me know down below by liking, commenting and subscribing. This is my first time doing one of these. If you liked it, let me know down below. Also, if there's any tips, any criticisms, please do let me know, because I do want to improve the quality of these videos.